Hi guys, welcome back to CodeMine. Carrie here, and you guys are watching a complete C tutorial in our program in our channel CodeMine. And the guys who are new on this channel, please do subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button below this video, and do not forget to hit the bell icon. So let's start with our next topic, that is nested if statement. So what is nested if else statement? So when we use a if condition in another if or else condition, that thing is known as nested if statement, right? We can use if else in if, we can use if in else also, we can use this in any else if condition also. So that is nested if statement. So the logic is very similar here. For example, we have a program here, right? So if condition A is true, then it will go into this block of if, and it will further check that condition N is true, then it will execute this program, right? So if condition A is true, then only it will go to check condition N, otherwise it will go to directly else, because if condition A is false, it will go to else part, right? And then it will check condition N is true or false, then it will go to the this part, execute this part, and then it will execute come out of this block and execute the rest of the statement into the else statement. So we will do this program by practical, and let's start this practical. We have a one nested if dot c. So we have a this program hash include, we have a stdio dot h, and we have a void main, and here we have a one condition like int a is equal to 5, b is equal to 3, c is equal to 10, right? So we have this kind of statement if, right, uh, a is greater than, we can write down b is greater than, b is less than, or we can say the a is greater than b, right? Here we have one condition, simple, and else we will printf a is greater than b, right? And we will put some slash n, that is for the new line, right? So that is here. And in else what we will do, else printf b is less than a is less than b, right? This. So here we want to again, now here is the nested if. How? If a is less than c, what we will do, print f that but a is less than c, right? And in else what we will do, we will do this thing this way also, right? So we do a copy of this line and get into that. A is greater, let me write down spelling, yeah, a is greater than c also, n, right? And here what we will do, again we will check here, let if else if nested if, let me comment it out, right? So we have a here if A is now less than C, right? So or we can simply copy this thing, right? I am copying this, so simply to save our time. So that is here. So what we have done, first of all we will check that if A is greater than B, then we will print A is greater than B. Then we will see A is less than C. If A is less than C, we will print but A is less than C. Else if A is greater than C, we will print A is greater than C also. But in the next A is less than B. So what will happen? In the else we will simply print it out, and here we will print another line, printf out of if, right? And here we will copy this line and we will go to out of else, right? So that we can understand this nested loop. So you guys can see here now we have a, let me zoom it out so that we can understand here now. So we have a 3 variable A, B, C. If A is greater than B, then we will go into this part, right? In this block, right? Let me select this block. If A, this condition will false, then we will move to this block, right? So let's first take a first clear. If it's a true, then it will print this thing, A is greater than B, right? Then here we have a nested if A, here we will check A is less than C, then we will print but A is less than C, and else we will print F that if A is again greater than C, then A is greater than C also, then out of if, right? But what will happen if here first our condition is false? Then we will check A is less than B, then we will check A is also less than C, right? And here will write down, here we will change that A is less than C also, and here we but A is greater than C, right? So we will write down this way. So let's see now. So we have a 5 here. So we will see first case, and we will do GCC -O, and we have a nested if. I forgot to write down here object file, nested if, right? That is the output. That what is the output? A is greater than B, but A is less than C. So and out of if. So what is the meaning? It goes into the if block. So let us check out that. A is 5, B is 3, C was 10. A is greater than B, 5 is greater than 3. Yes, it will print A is greater than B. Then it will check A is less than C. Yes, A is 5 less than C. 5 is less than 10. That it will print, but A is less than C, and it will go out of this block, right? And it will print out this, right? And one thing we need to keep in mind, that if we execute nested if, it will not go out of whole like parent from, it will not go out of parent if also, right? It will only go out of only this block, right? From this block it will go out, and now it will print this now out of if. So this thing we need to keep in mind. So that is the reason we are getting this output. For example, if my value is like 12, so let's see the output, right? I compile the program, now I am running. A is greater than B, A is also greater than C also, out of if, right? Because why? Condition is true here and condition is false here. So that is the reason we go into this, that A is greater than B and A is greater than C also, and out of C. What will happen if I have there 2? So you guys can see, we will compile this again and we will run this again. What is A is less than B, A is less than C also, out of else. So why? because it will go in else why 2 is less than 3. Now A is less than B, here A is less than C, yes, so we execute this thing, A is also less than C. Then we out of this and print this and we terminate the program. So hope you guys understand this topic of nested. If you guys have any query, question, you guys can comment into the comment box, and the guys who still not subscribe our channel, please do subscribe, right? And share with your friends and family so that they can also gain their knowledge. And please comment about the video and like the video, share the video. So thanks for watching. In the next video we will talk about switch statements, so stay tuned. Have a very good day.